Alright, I forgot there was an update this morning, so we had to get that downloaded. Let me get the screen fixed here. Screen region. I'm probably going to drag for this one. Let's use the area right there. Yeah. Alright, update is loaded. And screen region looks like it's good to go. Sound is check, check, check sound. Get the XSplit out of the way. And get rolling here right now. Alright guys, welcome back to the Secret World. It is Tuesday, July 17th. And we're going to play some games. So, let's get logged in here. Play now. Friday the 13th, we messed around a little bit in the Savage Coast. We spent some points in Chaos Magic just to try that out. I wasn't really overly impressed with that. Just not my playstyle and what I want to do. Pretty much the elementalism with a splash of blood is what I've been having the most fun with, so we're probably going to stick with that. I've got one more ability I definitely want to pick up and kind of add to a little build that I've got kind of planned out. I looked online and got a couple of ideas and kind of mixed and matched a few things, so I'm one ability, one passive away from completing a build that I think is going to be a pretty good one. And once we get it built, we will, and I've got it, that way I can go back to it anytime I'm ready to, do something I'm comfortable with. We're going to get into some very different things like assault rifles, pistols, blades, things like that we haven't touched at all. And get out of the magic tree a little bit and start spreading our wings. I've got weapons probably for the majority of the ability wheel sections, so we should pretty much be able to use just about anything we want to try at this point. I'll probably just need some skill points to spend to put into that weapon to be able to use, the current tier of weapon that I'm carrying, because I try to keep the most updated versions of those weapons. As I find a new one, even though I'm not using it, I'll upgrade and switch to that one and get rid of the old one and break it down. I did manage to finally craft myself a new head talisman. As you can see, I finally have a quality level 3 head talisman. I've been rocking that quality level 0 since, obviously, the moment I created this character and picked which profession I wanted to kind of follow from the beginning. I didn't see any off of any drops or anything like that or any quest rewards, so I finally broke down and looked it up. I was like, where the heck am I going to get a new head talisman, because this thing is really horrible. I don't know if I still got the old one or not. No, it looks like I've already gotten rid of it. But the old one was just terrible. I need to resize these for this window. I actually played in a full screen on ultra settings over the weekend just to see everything and experience kind of full out what the game has to offer visually. And honestly, the medium settings aren't too bad compared to that. Obviously, there's some things in high and ultra settings that you're not going to see, but when I run medium settings for the stream, just because I don't want it to lag, you're still getting a pretty good experience here. So, all right, get those resized. And I don't have the old head talisman to show you, but you guys that have been watching for a while, you know which one I'm talking about. It was terrible. So we're here, and yes, my guilty pleasure during my free time when I wasn't streaming, I came back to London and did some more shopping. I got a different color pair of boots. I got a new pair of darker, more mysterious looking jeans. Just a plain gray t-shirt because my wife said she liked it. She doesn't like the brown jacket that I'm rocking. I love this jacket. Wish I had one like it. I think it's Pimpalicious Otastic, and so I'm going to keep it. There's our Blood Magic Focus upgrade, and you can only sometimes see you can kind of see the elementalism focus over there. It's more of like a little voodoo doll thing. So let's get back to the Savage Coast so we can get some questing done here. If you haven't joined us since beginning of beginning of last week, we did pick up a movement speed bonus too. I think I've unlocked another tier of movement speed bonus, but I'm not going to go right now and go all the way to the Illuminati headquarters just to see if I've unlocked that or not. I think what we're going to do some more questing in the Savage Coast today. I'll show you some ability points I wasted over the weekend, the ones in the Chaos Magic. I wasted more than enough to get the ability that I'm trying to wait to get. I've got 12 ability points saved up. We're looking to get this ability right here that costs 16, so we should have that here before too long, once we start playing. Basically, it's whenever you critically hit an afflicted target, which my spam ability, thanks to a passive, will automatically afflict a target. You trigger a chain which affects up to 5 enemies and jumps up to 5 meters, dealing 47 magical damage. So as long as I lead off afflicting a target, anytime I critically hit, I'm going to get a little bit AoE extra damage. So we're going to try to roll with that because we've got abilities that do things like, come on, open back up. This one automatically makes crits. We've just got lots of abilities that kind of lean towards that. All kinds of afflicted, so we're kind of leaning towards hindering targets to do extra damage, afflicting targets to do extra damage, as well as kind of creating more critical hits every opportunity we get. So, and once we get that, we'll remove this blood magic. The only blood magic ability that I have right now, since you've got 2 weapons and your spams build up whatever 2 resources you've got of weapons equipped, you might as well have one of the off weapon you've got. So I've got the blood spike. It deals a pretty significant amount of damage. It'll hit them the first time and create like a damage over time. Then the second time, if they're already afflicted with it, it'll do just a big, huge chunk of damage. So that's a nice way to go ahead and spend those blood resources that we've got, because we've got them anyway. You might as well spend them on something. And my favorite ability in the entire game, Thor's Hammer, is not always going to be off the cooldown. So we need something to use in between Thor's Hammer cooldowns. And we've got another spammable builder here that does more AoE chain damage. And then we've got our Cold Wave Hinder ability, which saves our ass quite a bit. And here we are, the Savage Coast. Rawr. Looks like I got the stream open. Let's close that. Don't want any more lag than we have to have. Thankfully, I had it muted, so you should have been getting an echo off of it. If you haven't seen it yet, guys, check out the slightly revamped webpage. We're still working on a few things, but we've got some reworking done to the front page of the website, theinnergeekzone.com. You can see we've got all the streams kind of featured of the guys that have agreed to kind of participate. And we've moved the posts around a little bit and got more of our YouTube videos featured on the front page here. So always check that out. We've also got, as you can see here, a League of Legends ranked team that we're sponsoring that is getting started. They just finally selected their 5th member, and we'll be getting into ranked 5v5s as well as online tournaments, things like that. You can watch their first game by heading to the website. It is the top post right now. Just got that posted a few minutes ago. So you can watch some scrubs play League of Legends. We won our first game last night, so we're pretty happy about that. Still got a few more before we, what is it, you got to play 5 before you get an actual ELO ranking, so looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So back to the Secret World. We just came out of the entrance to Agartha here in the Savage Coast, and I'm going the wrong way. We need to head up here to the road. Talk to survivors at Innsmouth Academy. As you can see, the big giant dummy arrow says go this way, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, zombies. Still plenty of zombies. Oh man, don't ever let there be any doubt that there's a zombie apocalypse happening in this area. And I think I'm being chased. Now I know I'm being chased. It's okay, we'll run through the woods, away. And I'm pretty sure there was a road to get over here, but I'm too impatient to go down and find it to take it, so. And now I'm being chased again. Oh no, there's like monsters all the way around this thing. Well. That's not Thor's hammer. I forgot to move that ability around. Oh look, now all of a sudden there's 2. Where did the other one come from? I gotta get used to where my abilities got moved to. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, yep, I'm still hitting the wrong button. I've been trying to use Blood Spike this entire time. Alright. Give me a minute, guys. I'm a little rusty. And as you know, I die a lot too, so that's not going to come as any big, huge surprise when stupid zombies kill me. Alright, Innsmouth Academy. We are here. And there are just things just everywhere here. Alright, do we need to go in the building? Looks like maybe. Turn the volume up a little bit so. Well, there's an Illuminati rune, so maybe we're protected in here. Or not. There's some bad guys. We are coming for you, Innsmouth Academy survivors. But I don't know if I'm supposed to be climbing these stairs or not. But it looked like a way to go. I'd say this is not it. Now this is a pretty neat little questing area. I mean, this looks like it's going to be like one of these rooms is going to be your hub to pick up quests. And then they're going to have you travel throughout the academy here, killing things and taking things out, instead of just a whole big outside zone. It's a pretty good sized building, too. We're still looking for survivors. And we'll just pick that stuff up as we go. If you've ever had a nightmare that ghosts and zombies invaded your school, this is going to be pretty scary. Alright. Climbing the stairs appears to have been unnecessary.
Ah, you're trailing our mythical weapon of mass destruction then? Oh aye, educated guess.
They're not too late, right?
I pure hope not. I have a reputation to... I should have called in the cavalry as soon as it turned up, but honestly, it caught me with my metaphysical knickers down. I had no idea what it was.
It's not like it's your fault, Miss Usher. No one's ever removed anything from the academy before and gotten through the wards. In one piece.
That open day could have gone better. Anyway, I suspect whoever possesses the weapon lacks the knowledge required to use it, and they'll be looking for answers. The Illuminati built this place with secret passages and tunnels out the wazoo. Supposedly, all their records, covering centuries of occult lore, are kept in an archive, but the archive is hidden.
Wait, the one below the school?
Below the school? I pure hate it when I repeat things.
I kind of heard about this full-on Illuminati vault. Like, the seniors might have tried to crack the lock a few times, or something. You can see through the floorboards in the old block. I heard.
Ah, that Illuminati archive.
Tell me you're pulling my leg.
No. Well, I couldn't discount a manifestation of unconscious telekinesis.
Well then, there you are. The secret Illuminati archives. Lost to the ages.
Alright, yeah, actually, I changed it in the dashboard, but sometimes when you hit that save button, it doesn't change it. So I'll go back and try to change it again if it's not right. I've had to go back and do it. Yeah, it's still showing League of Legends, so I've had to do it like 3 times in a row before to get it to work right. Alright, we'll see if it takes this time. It says broadcast update successful, so.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you? Oh, I passed the people.
No
Okay.
handshakes, please. Body temperature makes my skin crawl.
No handshakes, please. Body temperature makes my skin crawl. Howie Mandel, what are you doing in this game? Look, he's even got on like blue rubbery gloves. Alright, so we're going to do... I'm pretty excited to see if there really are secret passages and stuff, so let's do some of these quests. And these are all one type of quest. I think we're only going to be able to do these one at a time, but that's okay.
But don't worry. You're not interrupting a parent-teacher evening or night. I'm the witch doctor in residence. It's my lot to teach the kids responsibility over the balance of life and death, given and taken. So this has really pissed the curriculum up a wall.
It is a great, great setback for us all. Loss of life among the faculty always brings up inconvenient questions.
I appreciate the pep talk, HJ.
The last time Mr. Montauk gave me a pep talk, I had nightmares for the rest of the semester.
Anyway, you may already have run into some of the students' familiars out there. They look a fright, but, well, think back to your first shop class projects and how they turned out. Without the kids around to control them, they're running wild. Eventually they'll go pure bonkers, and things here will go even more pear-shaped. I
Yeah,
wish
you like the
there was a
hat.
cleaner way to contain them, but...
I recommend delivery of a swift, decapitating blow.
My hair's messy, man. I didn't want everybody to see my messy
Fire
hair.
axe has a distressing tendency to rebound from the vertebrae.
From experience, aye?
A teacher is only as good as his tools.
Kill sparring partners. Yeah.
Take care.
Please, no running in the halls. They are quite slick with gold.
Hey. What am I, like 12? Don't talk to me like that. And kill sparring partners. Ooh, lore item. This must be the library. Where you, like, read books and stuff. Wonder if there's like a quest to come in here and pull the right book and find a secret passage. Would that be entirely too cliche? Let me see what the old lady wants real quick. Oh, nothing apparently. She wanted to call and bug me. I just wanted to talk. Such a woman. Oh no. Hope I can kill these. Come on, dodge. Oh yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh man. No, man, it's like hat day, man. Alright, eventually I'm gonna relearn these buttons that I moved around last time and quit hitting the wrong button every time. So let's AoE spam, come on. There we go, look at there. That almost looks like I'm doing it right, doesn't it? Yeah. Now that's how you kill some stuff. And these are not the things I'm supposed to be killing anyway. You damn right you better call and ask me what kind of sandwich I want. That way she can bring it home. Not seeing anything that's a sparring partner. Well, that finished them off. I was gonna do my backflip and kill some more stuff. It'd be awesome, but they're dead, so. Alright. Class of 67. Oh, there we go. There's one. You know what that means. Lock down Thor's hammer! Yeah! And I'm still having to look down and see which button I want to push next if it's not something I've been pushing the whole time, so. Come on, you need to die. Thank you. Turn my volume back down a little bit, that's distracting. Alright, I don't know that I want to take two bigger things on at once. Object lesson, class of 67. Wah, wah, wah. There we go. Here's one. Here's another one. Let's kill this. Alright, I actually managed to hit the Thor's hammer this time. That's probably going to be pretty useful. And then we switch to blood spikes. Where we used to have the combustibility for that for the fill-in, but we weren't utilizing. We had all these blood magic resources we were kind of wasting, and this one kind of, if it's already afflicted, I think it does more damage than the combust was doing, but either way it utilizes a second resource, so we're not using all one resource. Let's check out this belt. Health and physical protection. Lose some attack rating. I don't know, I've been equipping some stuff like that a little bit. I might try that on if we're feeling pretty squishy again. Oh, well. I guess we might as well try to take these on, huh? Apparently we're going to have to kill some of them eventually anyway. They're not that bad at all. Not that bad at all. The question becomes, can we handle 3? Yep. Might as well. It ain't like I ain't never died in this game, right? Start out with the AoE. While it builds up to the Thor's hammer for her. And then go back to the AoE for these boogers. And there's an ability point. We only need 3 more. There's a skill point. And we're back looking for sparring partners. Get my fat loots. Alright, where are the frickin' things I'm looking for? Ooh, there's like a corruption or something on the wall. That looks like something that's going to be involved in a quest eventually. Remember where that is. Okay, what the heck? Where? Oh, I'm way out of the red circle. That's probably got something to do with that. There's one that spawned. We'll kill it. Alright, there's 3. Only 2 more. There's another one. Come here. Be still. All right, last one. Oh, you got to be careful with that blood magic because if you don't have enough resources like that last time, I didn't realize it until right when I was actually casting it. But this blood magic ability right here consumes 2 blood resources, but if you don't have enough blood resources, you can pay for it with part of your life. And that's a pretty sucky thing to do when you're as squishy as I am. And you can see there, I think I spammed it 3 times in a row. And it didn't necessarily work out. I mean, the dude died, but I mean, my health just went way down. Chunked. Alright, kill class of 67 specters. Kill object lessons. Oh, it always makes me angry when I see the evade on my Thor's hammer. And yeah, way to die right before I can hit you with the big cooldown. Piece of crap. I guess this class of 67 Spectre didn't respawn with these dudes. Take a look at the character design on these guys. The models are iffy, but I mean the design of the creature, that's pretty, you know, that's pretty awesome stuff. Oh, now you respawn? I guess, at least I didn't have to fight you all together. Boom, look at that devastation. I'm a bad man. Ooh, just die floating in the air, that's pretty cool. Some electricity AoE for that ass. And then, boom! Now, how did you take 2 extra shots over everybody else? Oh my God, scream more, please. Jeez. What a piece of crap. Uh, 14 ability points, only 2 away now. My God. Listen at that thing. Just screaming and squealing and squalling and just being pissed. Lore item. 2 class of 67 specters. Alright, and we wound up 1 object lesson short, so we'll just take out all these bastards right here.
This is more of a nice to have, but you know, sometimes it is nice to have things. Kudos.
Oh, looks like we just leveled up within the Illuminati again. Faction rank. We're a mover. Illuminati rank 4, yada yada yada. Our next rank is explosive specialist authorization. Title: contributor, gopher, mover, rookie. We don't need no stinking title. You just look at us and you're like, yep, that guy's awesome. Okay, on to the next area, kill some more ghostesses and zombies. And kill 7 corrected familiars and kill 3 old school specters. So those are the corrected familiars. All of those are. Hit him with that blood magic. And you get dead stuff. Re-dead stuff, I guess. Pretty sure this stuff has already been dead once. And you're not what we're looking for. You know, this quest is kind of just another grinded out quest. Kill so many of this and so many of that, and then go kill. I mean, look, these are the exact same things. They just got different names on them. I guess it moved us over to a different area, so maybe it looks and feels a little different, so it's okay. Maybe. Oh, come on, get off of me. Where did... I guess the thing just insta-died. 15 ability points. 1 more, and we're going to pick up a new passive. That's going to deal extra damage. Because we need extra damage. Wow, them things just don't want to die. Alright, we'll let our health regen up for just a second. Oh, don't you just love it when your hinder doesn't do anything? And that's 6 of those, but we still need 2 more of these little cheeky poos right here. We're going to wait a few seconds for our anima charge to come off cooldown. That way we can just drop a nuke on her head. Yep. Spawns those little things, doesn't she? Oh, come on, you're not dead down there? Really? You are now. That's what you get, messing with me. Hey, we're starting to get more toolkit drops, too. That's good. Let us craft some quality level 4 stuff. And one more Spectre and one more Familiar. Well, he says old school, he should count, so we'll kill him. And it hit me with some kind of debuff that wouldn't let me attack. That's horrible. Alright, and we'll get our last Familiar. Investigate the rec center. We can do that. Oh my god. I changed my mind. We don't want to do that. Look at that thing. Find a way to kill the flesh clump? Oh, I can't see. I don't want to find a way to kill that thing. I want it to just lay there and sleep. Yeah, just yeah, just wrecked that. Alright, flesh clump. How am I supposed to kill you? I guess I'm supposed to click on you, and then you're going to get pissed and you're going to attack me. So let's kill some of this other stuff first, please. Yeah, y'all come over here so I don't accidentally electrocute that thing. Oh, there's my last ability point, so let's go ahead and spend that real quick. We want to buy you. Hello, I clicked you, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to pick that up. And let me make sure there's not anything we want to... Apply afflicted, you gain a single stack penetration rating. Let's see, whenever you apply hinder, the target also becomes afflicted with a damage over time. Increase damage dealt by elementalism abilities, which is the core of what we're using. Whenever you hit an afflicted target, you perform an additional hit. Yeah. Whenever you critically hit an afflicted, that's the one we just picked up. That's going to do a little extra damage, a little AoE damage. That should help with killing of mobs, hopefully. And whenever you hit with shot, the target also becomes afflicted with a damage over time. Now, the only one thing is my big AoE ability does not cause things to be afflicted, so we'll have to hit one of them with a single target and then hit them with start hitting it with the AoEs. Alright, flesh clump. It's me and you, baby. Okay. The clump of flesh doesn't react. There was a dummy arrow going this way, though. So we'll follow the dummy arrow. Oh, no. God, they scream so loud. Alright, the little circle was here, but apparently it's upstairs, so let's head upstairs. Which of course means we're going to have to fight our way through this crap. Come on, get the debuff off of me. Let's go. And regen some health. 'Cause sometimes you get the feeling that eventually you're just gonna pull all of these. No sense in hindering him since he's just gonna stand there anyway and debuff me. Go ahead, debuff me. Piece of crap. Alright, we're gonna not stand there and take that while we're debuffed. And then we'll hit these guys with this. And he debuffed me again. And I might be in trouble this time. Oh, do I have a consumable that removes? Nope, doesn't look like it. Get that health regen and then we'll kill this last dude here. Try to get out of line of sight while we've got the debuff. Apparently that didn't work all that great. Sounded like a good plan though. And he's gonna bug out and go wherever he's going. Ah, come on. I just not seeing an avoidable area on that? Because that kind of looked like I maybe could be avoiding those. I'm just not paying attention to what's happening. So, lore item, yum. All right, can of gasoline. Boy, that's gonna be one way to do it. Burn the flesh clump. But look, you can just tell it's going to just pop up. It's going to be a thing. A creature. A monster. See? And look, yeah, I'm glad I killed a lot of stuff in this room. It's not only is it going to aggro everything in the room, but it's also going to spawn new stuff, apparently. Alright, Flesh Clump, I need you to die, like, now, please. Alright, there we go. Send a report. Collect loots. Ability points just falling like rain. Alright, now we need to go back into the school. Yeah, I think we may go around the front so we don't have to just spend time fighting our way through there for no reason. Excuse me. And pick up another quest. And this is not the front. But it's okay. Was that I consider a blade that guy's holding, or is he holding two hammers? Can't tell what that second weapon is. Whatever it was, it looked like it was going to hurt something.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. More quests, please.
A fringe benefit of my talents is a heightened sensitivity to the natural world, particularly when the unnatural puts the boot in. When the trouble started, some of the staff made a break for the river. Trained magi who could take care of themselves. But something was waiting for them. Nothing natural. It's still out there. Carter and I have had the same dream, and it's a doozy. The harvest at Henderson's farm, swollen and churning with lava and disease. Like those dead, traumatizing time-lapse documentaries.
Ah, Archibald Henderson's murderous legacy. It is another weft in the fascinatingly grim weave of Solomon Island history.
There is a lot of seriously bad shite emitted from my copy of the school prospectus.
The Academy had absolutely no truck with his creation. Initially. During his life. He was a magus, but at heart a simple farmer. Likely barely able to comprehend, let alone control, his messy undoing.
I come from an agricultural family.
Yeah, my parents grow sunflowers.
I sense this situation is socially awkward.
Ach no, not more than usual, to be fair.
Alright, investigate
Keep
the
fighting the good
boathouse.
fight, or whatever you believe you're doing.
Fighting the good fight or whatever you think you're doing. Okay, well, you know, bitch, I can just not help. If you don't need me, you can just say so and I'll just leave. I guess we'll just go out the front door and go around instead of trying to find our way through here. And avoiding Thor's hammer again because that's always fun for me. I enjoy it so much. Because things just don't take long enough to kill as it is. Ah, I'd scream some more. I'm going to turn the volume back down. Because I don't want to hear her squealing in my freaking ears like that. To the boathouse. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to get out of the walls. It's like there might actually be an opening back there. It's hard to tell. Ah, solo instance? Solo instance. I like these. I'm the Illuminati Vault. No, I don't want to travel to the Savage Coast. I want to do this. Alright, I'm assuming we're going to need to go upstairs, but we'll explore around down here first. See what all there is to see. And it looks like a good thing. Uh-oh. I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Wow, it's just super ridiculous lag too. Alright, I'm just gonna push the buttons because I can't tell what's going on. Frame rates are very, very crappy. That's usually a sign that the client's getting ready to crash. At least it has been in the past. And it looks like that's what's happening here. For I no longer have the ability to press any buttons. So we get to look forward to coming back, reloading, and being dead. Which is always fun. As you can see, we penetrated 203 like a boss. Well, there's the music again. Alright. We're going to try to exit out, and it's not letting us exit out, so. We will try to get reloaded. And where did I move the stupid game to? There it is. So we'll have to reset the screen region when this starts back up. I die enough on my own. I don't need game crashes to kill me. Kill myself quite often enough. Alright, let me get the screen region fixed. Alright, let's load back in and get ready for a corpse run. Because I don't think I got to smash enough buttons to kill anything before it finally went kaput. Nope. Dead. Super dead. Release now, please. So we're going to need to remember to do some gear repair. And that creature despawned, so... let's go run around, see if we can catch some more awesome lag. Oh, here we go. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen right now. Because we're going to collect this piece. And there's going to be a monster. And debuff. I'm busy, people. I'm busy. What? No monster? What kind of crap is that? Now the reason we're running around collecting these things is, and if you haven't seen it before, we've already had to unlock one Illuminati vault, and you take all these little figures and you place around the outside. So that's why we're going to run around and collect all these little pieces, because we're going to probably need to come back and get them to be able to unlock the vault. Okay, we've got quite a few pieces now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was all of them from the last one. So I think we should be not able to go any further up the stairs. Okay. Let's. All right. The order of great works. All things in their place under stars. And this is kind of like going to be our clue of how to order to put the items into the slots. So. Now, all we got to do is figure out where the actual vault is. Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's use our little book here. All things in their place under the stars. The stone lodges erected. The Masonic symbol. Or maybe since it says all things in their place under the stars, maybe the Star of David should be first. Yep, there we go. Then the stonemasons. To the watchful eye. Oh, the Illuminati symbol. Upon the bones of the opposers. That would be the skull. And their symbols buried. And their symbols buried. Uh-oh. Pyramid, I assume? That'd be negative. Alright. Come on, pull all these back out. Alright, so we got the Star of David, the Masonic symbol, the Illuminati eye, the skull. Place on the stars, stone lodges, the watchful eye, on the bones of the opposers, and their symbols Buried. Phoenix. I don't know. That one I don't get. And I got lucky. Alright, you may now resurrect at the Animal Well Illuminati Vault. Close our inventory. And cutscene.
I've been in exile for a very long time. I was forced by false prophets to flee my homeland in disguise, degrade myself by pretending to be something I'm not, to be much less than I truly am. I spent a long time cursing my kind, planning my revenge and victorious return. Eventually, I got on with my life, and now, they're all dead and forgotten by those who once worshipped them. There's a lesson in there somewhere, I'm sure. Thing is, I'm ready to be myself once again. No more disguises. Their false prophecies perished with the White God. I'm free. And I don't plan on anything or anyone changing that. It's beautiful, isn't it? And to think this thing was out there all along, while I wasted my time chasing a fucking hammer. I got what I came for, and I need to be moving on. Places to go, spells to cast, gods to wake. Spoiler alert, we'll fight, I'll win, you'll track me down again, just in time to watch your world tumble into chaos. Title scroll, lights come back up. Oh, wait, no, they won't. If I could kill you, I would. I really, really would. I don't like leaving matters unresolved. I do it cleanly and painlessly. None of the fancy stuff. I'm not that sort of villain. No stage magician. I take pride in my work. And I'm not afraid to get my hands filthy. But unless I grind you to a fine dust, the fucking bees will just whisk you away to safety. I've seen it happen enough times. I'll just make sure you're stuck here a while so that I can get on with things. Farewell.
Search the archives to discover what Beaumont was doing here. Our nemesis. Oh, there's bad guys. This book has no useful information. It was just randomly placed in a really awesome location. Oh, this place is like still like huge. Okay. Search interrupted for no reason. This book has no useful information. Damn, there's like a whole nother level. Okay, why can't I click that book anymore? Whatever. It's probably like the book too. I'll probably have to come back to it, and that'll be the one I was looking for the whole time. Interrupted. This book has no useful information. That's barred off. It looks like still the edge, but it's just made to make it. It's just there to kind of make it look like it's bigger than what it is. I don't know what's down in here, so we're gonna find out. Scream more. Looks like it's just a shortcut through, so. Oh no. Oh, come on. Alright, this is getting a little old because this is just the exact same thing over and over and over and over. Kill the exact same mob to try to loot the exact same book to get the exact same result. This is just a way of grinding without giving you a set number of things to kill. This is not anywhere near as much fun as the other solo instances were. There's a clump of flesh running around in here, so maybe we're headed in the right direction now. Oh, I need to be ready in case he comes this way. Where'd you go? Oh, lag. Server crash. Yay! We've been getting quite a bit of that today. This one's like insta-die, though. Alright, so we're going to try to get this brought back up real quick. I'll have to redo the screen region, so give me just a second to get the game going again. And you should be able to hear all the wonderful Secret World sounds as the game comes back up. Alright, let's get the screen region added back. And hit the play now button. Play now button. Can't talk all of a sudden. So to get this thing finished up. Well, at least we're not dead this time. That's a start. Are still trying to figure out why he was here. And here's a different looking section. Hopefully something more interesting will happen here. Or maybe it'll just be a dead end into nothing. Oh, this opens up on another section full of books. Oh man, come on. Really? More screaming caretakers and more books. Oh, there's that bastard. Come here. Probably need to save up some health before I attack you, but yeah, be still. Oh no! My anima charge wasn't off cooldown. I wasted a lot of time with that. Ah, my freaking big AoE's not off cooldown either. Well, I jumped the gun on attacking that guy, didn't I? Yep, now I'm in trouble. There we go. Got lucky, hit a consumable that happened to actually heal me. I didn't even take the time to read it. Just drank it. This book contains no useful information. Go. Oh, look! Wow. We actually found the right one. I can't really see any of that to read it. We may have to look at it later. Escape the archive. Yay! What is this? Is there an exit over here? No, there is not. But it did a really good job of making me think there might be. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. One of the greatest things I've ever seen in an MMO is something like DDO has. When you're all the way at the back of the dungeon and you're finished and you've reached all the objectives, there's a button that just says, hey, I'm done here, get me out. And I hit a little bit of lag in the exact same spot we lagged out last time, so I don't know if there are possible memory leaks in places, or that was just a really weird coincidence. That goes down. We don't want to go down. We want to go up and get out. How is that not the exit? And the dummy arrow is not being incredibly useful either. Alright, I'll go ahead and tell you what's fixing to happen. If I can keep from aggroing something. I'm going to click this button. Because I've had enough of trying to find my way out of here. No, I'm going to stretch like he did because that looked good. And take our little portal back. Oh, that did not complete that tier. And that did not let me take a portal. Or give me the little quick travel thing that you do. Yeah. Alright, quick travel, thank you. Back in, yes please. We'll follow the little arrow and see what it wants us to do. But there again, I mean, there was nothing fun about running around that place and seeing the same, every corner you turn it looks identical, you're killing the exact same thing to try to loot the exact same book. And there was a bunch of, this book has no useful information. And then after all that, you have to try to find your way back out of that. That's not fun and interesting gameplay, and that's not anything unique. There was nothing special or good about that solo instance. That's the first bad solo instance I've ran into. So far, the entire zone of the Savage Coast has been kind of blah. There's been a lot of kill 8 of these quests that move on to the next tier that's more kill 10 of these quests. And they're the exact same thing, you just got done killing, but we're going to name them something different. So the unique gameplay that you've seen just everywhere in Kingsmouth is, while there's still cool zones and stuff, that awesome gameplay isn't just everywhere and just dripping off every inch of the Savage Coast so far. And maybe I've just gotten very unlucky and been the poor bastard that picked every one of those quests just one after the other, because there are, you know, restrictions on how many quests you can have at a time, so you got to kind of choose which ones you're picking up. So maybe I'm just picking up the wrong ones, but so far the Savage Coast is sadly much like Age of Conan. Once you get through your first time through Tortage, it's pretty cool, but once you pass that, the rest of the gameplay just isn't like it. So hopefully I'm just in a bad streak, and that'll change here shortly. So once we can get the escape the archives. Now see, there's the exit. So I was at the exit. Okay, if I have to escape the archives, how come I can't just go out the way I came in? So we just wasted all that trip for nothing. That's basically what just happened. That just happened. And I'm a little upset about it. Secret passage. Send report. Substantial increase in defense rating. I can't see. Oh, here we go. The Forgotten. So I'm assuming we need to kill him. Obviously. Oh, we need to get his stuff, that's for sure. I remember in this game, when stuff falls over dead, don't just automatically run up to it, because they do explosions for like damage and dots and hinders and crap, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. So we wasted our cooldown on our return to Agartha, and we wasted all that time running back just to realize we had to go back in the instance and find the secret passage to get out, because we couldn't get back out the door that we had literally just walked back in. Find someone in the Blue Mountain who can tell you about the mines. And we've still got this go to the boathouse quest. I think we're going to stop right here, and that's going to wrap it up for right now. I'm going to take a break, probably about an hour or so. I may actually come back a little later this evening and stream some more, since we didn't get a stream in yesterday. But we've been going for almost 2 hours, so we're going to cut it off here. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out the blog, theinnergeekzone.com, and we'll see you later.